I understand that you're both confused. You thought you were heading to imprisonment, and Billy here probably thinks he's in some kind of trouble. Believe me, I am glad that neither of these are true. Now, before you ask, you are both in Antarctica. This facility was built by the agency as a prison and has since been refurbished into our headquarters. We are the Church of STAHG, and before I get into what that means, I'm going to have to step back a bit, way back. There once was a tribe of people known as the This was long before the written word, before even proto-writing. It was back when we were still using rudimentary symbols. If I were to go into detail about what we know of this tribe, we would be talking for several days. The important thing to note is their beliefs. They believed that the human spirit was this amorphous consciousness known as the STAHG. When a human dies, their STAHG is released in one of two forms. There is the STAHG, the natural or neutral state. They considered STAHG in this state to be pure. Pure STAHG are believed to be balanced and thought to keep disasters away. The had many rituals to ensure that their people would end up in this form. Please note that I said neutral and not good. It is important to understand that they didn't believe in a good state. You were either STAHG and therefore at peace, or you were STAHG. As you may have already guessed, STAHG is the unbalanced or evil state. These STAHG are born from dark intentions and horrific deeds. If in life a person did immoral things, they would end up in this state. Murder, lying, cheating, manipulating, abuse. All of these could easily tilt you into this category. They also believe that a person could put themselves into this state by merely believing they've done these horrible things. I know you aren't sure what this has to do with you two, but be patient, I'm getting there. STAHG naturally are attracted to one another. When STAHG meet, it is believed they combine to become larger and more powerful. When it comes to STAHG, these larger STAHG contributed to times of prosperity, at least until they faded away, as STAHG tend to do. It was believed that they were reborn, but they could easily just vanish into nothing. There is not much information on that, and it's often debated around here. Before I go on, I need you to understand I'm not trying to frighten you. I think you've been frightened enough. However, this next bit of information is pretty crucial to understanding what this all has to do with you. We don't know what a large STAHG is like. We know that STAHG don't easily fade away, and we know that they can do unbelievable things. The only thing we've got is a symbol found in some ruins. Here is a picture. When the old man slid the picture across the table to them, it was Billy Madison that reacted first. His chair toppled as he jumped backwards. A loud yelp escaped him as he pressed himself against the wall. He had seen that symbol before. It was why he was alone. It was why he would never play catch with his father again. Unable to look at it anymore, he glanced at the door where Rosalind was peeking in the window. There were tears in her eyes. Agent Cold stayed calm. She lifted the image in shaking hands and took a deep breath. She glanced back at the old man. His face wasn't taunting. It was the face of someone who knew what they were talking about. She looked back at the symbol she'd only seen once before, on the cover of that horrible book. "It is the symbol for STAHG," the old man whispered.